All right, here we go. Miss Kim, Wealthy Rising. How you feeling?
Good morning. I'm good. I'm good.
All right, so I'm giving these people a little more time to get on here. But does anybody got any questions? Anything they want to add? Anything they want to ask before we get started? Mm, all right. All right, let's go and get a rundown through this. Okay, so this is from the top. This is Block Cycle Labs. And you can go to blockcycle.org. Website is still under construction, but it'll basically give you all an idea of what we're cooking up, right? And the reason that I personally started Block Cycle was because when I started learning crypto, I didn't have anybody to teach me or explain to me how it works. What could I really do with it? What's the point? What's the benefit of cryptocurrency? Now, years later, I've learned a lot more and I'm sharing what I do know. So that's what blockcycle.org will show you is what we have created in order to teach people how cryptocurrency and blockchain actually works, how you can use it and incorporate it into your daily lives for whatever reason. And just DeFi, right? Decentralized finance, that's my bread and butter. That's my focus. That's the primary thing that I share and teach with people is how they can use decentralized finance to become their own bank. All right, so check out blockcycle.org. Please give your feedback. Let us know what you think about the website. If there's anything not working, if things need to be adjusted, even if there's a typo, just send us a message. Let us know. We have Facebook group, we have Telegram, we have Discord, YouTube. Right, so there's no shortage of people that are inside the community that are familiar with this information. So for anybody that needs extra attention, just contact us and we'll help you get started. So this is the website, blockcycle.org. And then this is our school community, right? So you see I got my face on the front of the page just so people can see me, know this is the real deal. This is official. This is where you should be looking to get started. All right. And we have a 7-day free trial. So no other place in crypto that I know of is going to let you start learning and earning for 7 days for free. So that's one of the things that comes with the offer for those who want to join Block Cycle. It is $49 a month. And for those who join Block Cycle and for whatever reason you're not active enough, you're not confident enough, you're not consistent enough, just engage. That's the best advice that I can give anyone that's involved in cryptocurrency at all. Stay as engaged as possible because things change very quickly. New technology, new websites, new systems, new cryptos. You want to stay as abreast on the information as possible. So, personally, I do my best to share what I'm personally doing and any up to date news or opinions, headlines, things like that that I can share within the community. I'm not selling you or telling you buy this crypto, sell this crypto. I don't care about that. That's not my focus. That's not my intention. The goal is to teach you how it works so that you're able to make your own informed decisions about how this works and how it can help you improve your financial situation. So, real quick rundown. Like I said, this is the Block Cycle School community. We go over the basics for beginners. We teach everyone how to create passive income. We also share how to get started in digital real estate. We're starting to show people how they can improve their personal credit. And then anyone that has, like, let's say, a high net worth, a large cash flow, like if you're making 6 figures, if you really got some good credit and you know how to leverage your credit, this will definitely be added fuel to whatever you have going on. And, if you're actually someone that trades and you're good with trading, this will only help you and benefit you even more. And then we also dibble and dabble into NFTs. Right now we have basically 200 members in the community, and we're constantly growing every day, earning every day. So I encourage people to check us out. Real quick run through. This is the community where we are sharing our results every single day. More and more people are giving their 2 cents about what they're doing, what they've learned. We have a full classroom, full recorded information. We do live. That today is Monday, every Monday morning, 10 a.m. Central Time. I get on YouTube, I get on Facebook, and I share this information with the community, and then the replays will be inside of the school. But for those who are new and fresh, we have a training and checklist that'll help you get started, help you understand the basics, help you step by step, right? And then we have the community for support. So liquidity pools, how to pay your bills using cryptocurrency. All of my level 6 members are going to be getting exclusive access to content starting in March. And then the private banking, which I'm going to share here in a second. Then credit building, and then we're going to start digging deeper at NFTs in 2025. All right. And then I'm working on the certification for those who are actually ready to become their own instructors and teach others and start making money off of their knowledge. I'm going to create the certification course so people will be able to participate in that. Right. So that's Block Cycle Labs, the calendar. This allows you to see what we have upcoming. Right. Today's the morning come up. Tomorrow is NFT Tuesday. Chris will do the Wealth Wave Wednesday. Friday, another morning come up. On the 13th next month, I'll do another awareness call. And every week we do post one win, one goal. So my one win, one goal for the past week was I was actually able to hit 20,000 in my private bank again. So I'm excited about that. And then my goal is to double that in the next 30, 60 days. And it took me personally 2 days to go from 17,000 to 20,000. I've been doing this for a few years, so it's pretty simple, easy for me. And I want to stress this one more time. I encourage people that are interested in cryptocurrency, blockchain, DeFi, Web3 to check out Block Cycle Labs. You get a 7-day free trial, and then you'll get access to 3, almost 4 years or more of cryptocurrency knowledge for only $50 a month. And the price will be going up. So like I said, I encourage people to take advantage of this now, get involved. And for any of my current members, I also encourage you to reach out to me and look into upgrading to the annual. You'll get that discount, especially before the price is increased. So that's Block Cycle Labs. And now let's do the market check. All right, so it is February 24th. Whoa. What we got going on here? That's school. You coming through loud, school. All right, make sure y'all muted around here.
Not me, dog. My mic muted.
Okay, all right, ain't you? All right, I see you here, though. I'm glad you. Hey, School been with me for years. School, Miss Kim, y'all been with me for a long time, so I appreciate y'all's support. Like, we're going to take things to the next level this year.
Yeah, got off the King Block Cycle.
All right, so like market check. So for those who don't know, so the cryptocurrency market, the overall cryptocurrency market right now is worth $3 trillion. Last time I did the market check, I think we were at about 3.2 trillion. So that means the market's in a dip. There's been over $200 billion wiped out, lost, sold in the market. And this is how we make money. It doesn't matter if someone's buying or selling, there's an opportunity to get paid in this market. All right. So, and then I want to compare this to Forex because I know a lot of people still trade Forex. A lot of people trade stocks still. So just in comparison, let's say that stock and crypto is worth 10 trillion. Like, let's just give it a big number. Let's say it's worth 10 trillion. Cryptocurrency is worth only 3 trillion, 30% of that, right? But cryptocurrency is a lot younger than currencies, a lot younger than stock, right? This is the newest asset class in the world, and it's valued at 30% of the current biggest assets that you could invest in, being the stock market, being Forex currency, right? Foreign exchange currency. So I just want to highlight that number, that fact for people, right? This is the newest asset class in the world, and you're able to start making passive income and enjoy price appreciation when you own these assets, as opposed to trading when you're risking for gains, right? And I'm not opposed to trading, but I just prefer investing in cryptocurrency in the different ways that I can do that. It's a lot less risky for me. It's a lot less tedious for me personally, and I know it's different strokes for different folks. Some people like this, some people like that. And that's why I always give you my personal experience. And this is all for educational purposes. This ain't investment advice. So if you want investment advice, you go pay one of them people that, got the certificates and licenses to scam, because that's how I look at those people. Financial advisors, they're only going to teach you and show you what they've learned, what they've been told, and they have not been told to show you or teach you how to get the biggest bang for your buck. They've been taught and trained to sell you the products for the company they work for. So just keep that in mind when you're looking for these professional, these licensed financial advisors or so on to give you some type of assistance in your finances. All right. The cryptocurrency market is worth $3 trillion. Let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is worth almost 2 trillion. So almost a little over 60% of that, half of the cryptocurrency market. And that's what we call Bitcoin dominance, for anyone that does not know. So Bitcoin carries the weight for the whole crypto market. That's why it's important just to keep your eye on Bitcoin. I'm not saying that you have to invest in Bitcoin, but if you just keep your eye on Bitcoin, it'll give you a good indicator of what's happening with the cryptocurrency market. Because all of the people that have any real money invested, I promise you, they are holding Bitcoin in some way. Okay. Like, for example, the United States has a lot of Bitcoin. A lot of BlackRock, a lot of these financial institutions, they hold a lot of Bitcoin because Bitcoin is the oldest. It is the most valuable. It's also the slowest. So when you're doing transactions with Bitcoin, I want you to keep in mind that those transactions will be processed a lot slower than a lot of the newer cryptocurrencies. Following up behind that will be Ethereum, and then XRP, BNB. So I try to tell everyone, focus on the top 100 cryptocurrencies. If it's not in the top 100, I personally don't care to think about it or look into it or check it out. And that's me personally. If it's not in the top 100, I do not care to investigate it, right? I'm looking at what has the most market cap, right? Which is the most valuable. Market cap, for those who don't know, it's the value of the total asset. How much is all of the Bitcoin worth? 1.8 trillion. How much is all of the Ethereum worth? 320 billion. How much is all of the Tether, the XRP? Like, that's what the market cap is telling you. How much all of the asset is worth collectively around the world. Volume is telling you how much is processed in the transactions, which is very important to me. I care about the transactions. This is how I make money every single day, based on the transactions. When people buy, I get paid. When people sell, I get paid. So understanding volume is extremely important when it comes to the strategies I share and the things that I talk about, right? Who's moving the money? How much are they moving? Circulating supply, we'll get into that later, but this is basically telling you how much of the asset is already in the market, how much is already circulating. Some have maxed out, some haven't maxed out. So that's just another factor to keep in mind. Also, never, let me say never. Practice counting your money in percentages. Most people are only focused on dollars, but if you understand what a dollar is, what dollars mean, how dollars are valued, dollars are worth shit, right? The United States Federal Reserve note, the won, the yen, the euro, all of those are fiat currencies controlled by central banks, basically political and government assets that they give to the people to do whatever they need to get done, right? So cryptocurrency takes us out of that purview into a whole nother jurisdiction.
Think it just lagged out for you, Walt.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Can y'all hear me? My screen just went black on me for some reason.
Yeah, he back. He back.
Okay, let me fix this. Okay. I messed up my live I was just doing. Okay, it's still on here. All right.
Did it stop the live?
No, I don't think it did. Let me just record from here just so I can make sure we're good. Dealing with all this technology. So another thing, just keeping it with cryptocurrency. This is technology, so there will be glitches, there will be scams, there will be hacks, and that's why I stress the importance of understanding how things work, right? Because there are people that are out here trying to find the loopholes and the weak points of these things. I just seen recently, I posted on my Facebook about a guy that killed himself, committed suicide because he lost his money chasing a meme coin, chasing an investment that basically is gambling, right? I even just seen a post from one of our members. He sent it to me about Rick Ross just scammed his members, his people that invested in his cryptocurrency, like almost $1 million he took out of the coin. So you don't fall victim to things like that when you understand how it works. All right. So, like I was about to say, focus on counting your money in percentages instead of dollars. Dollars are worthless. Understanding how much you've gained and how much you've lost is what's important. If you've earned a 1%, if you've earned 10%, that's important to know compared to, oh, I made $20, I made $200, right? That means nothing when you're understanding how you're gaining, right? Because what if that's only 1%? And then there's a way you could have gained 50%, but you were so focused on the dollar amount that you didn't know how to manage your position. All right. So go to coinmarketcap.com for those who have not. And I want you to create a watch list, right? The watch list basically allows you to keep track of the cryptocurrency assets that you are either invested in, interested in investing in, or that you're currently researching, right? That's how I evaluate and stack my watch list. So what you see here is the watch list that I have on CoinMarketCap, and these are assets that I specifically own, or I'm interested in owning, or I have owned, or I'm researching, right? And this is my own personal watch list. So everything that I'm like scrolling through right now, it's either something I've already invested in before, or I'm keeping an eye on it, or I'm holding it right now. Okay. And the list goes on. Like example, Trust Wallet, right? I invested in Trust Wallet for a while because I have a Trust Wallet, and this wallet has its own token. So I'm thinking to myself, I get paid when there are transactions in that wallet. I benefit the more people come to that wallet. And I got in around 40, 50 cents, and I got out around 75 cents, I remember. And now it's hovering around $1. So as an example, but I definitely encourage people to do their own research, do their own due diligence on any of these assets. They all have different purposes. They all have different values. They all have different technology, different networks, different culture, different people. So do your own research is first and foremost one of your main responsibilities when you're deciding to invest in the crypto market. So that's the market check right there. We're in a downtrend right now. So anybody that's actually in the market right now, hopefully you are able to buy the dip. You're able to leverage this downtrend money that we're seeing. And then I'm going to jump over to Trading View real quick. Okay, so as you know, this is Algorand. And I'm just going to highlight from last week, which was the 17th until now. So right now, market's down. Algorand's down 12% since last week. The average person in crypto or investing in general, they buy, they invest, and they hold. They wait, pray for it to go up. They're hoping that it makes them money, right? Or let's say you're trading, you take a position and you hope it goes the way you want. You're anticipating, you're waiting for it to go in your favor, regardless. I personally do not do that. I don't teach people to do that. I don't encourage or recommend people to buy, invest, and then guess which way it's going to go. Or what's the other word? Speculate, right? This is no speculation here. I'm not speculating. I'm not guessing. I'm not trying to see which way it's going to go. I do not do that. And I don't encourage other people to do that. So looking at a chart, it's literally showing you what happened, right? This is the track record of the asset over the last 7 days. Over the last 7 days, it's down 12%. I'm not guessing or waiting. I see it's down. So in order for me to take advantage of that, I do what I call private banking. All right. Let me pull Folks Finance up real quick. For those who are already in the community, you already know what Folks Finance is. Okay. And then Folks Finance, again, is where we are teaching people how to become their own bank. Okay. This is where you can buy cryptocurrency and actually use it. Most people buy crypto or they buy real estate or they buy stock and they just sit on it, as opposed to using it. So after you buy cryptocurrency, even if you buy real estate or stock, you can use it on a secondary level. Okay, you can buy it so that you're able to benefit when the price goes up. Maybe get some dividends, maybe get some slight returns off of it. But the next level is lending your asset out for interest, right? Anything that you own should be gaining you interest, which is where you start to count your money in percentages. All right. And I've personally been dealing with Folks Finance since it had $5 million total value locked. So this is how much value, how much cash you could say is locked inside of this platform. All right. And this is a decentralized application, a platform, a tool, resource that you can use to manage your own finances. So once again, I've been using it since it had 5 million. I rolled it all the way up to 400 million. So I'm confident in this. I put food on my table. I make a living using this. I pay for, rentals, light bill, dinner, phone bill, school clothes, same things that you guys pay for. I'm using this instead of Chase Bank. I have a Navy Federal account. I leave money in this instead of Navy Federal, instead of Chase or BOA, instead of on the credit card. I put the money here personally. All right, so we're going to go to the Algorand app. For anyone that's familiar with Ethereum, AVAX, Base, BNB, you can also use the same platform to go and borrow and lend and be your own bank on those as well. All right, but we're going to go to Folks Finance on the Algorand app. And as you can see here, this is my current account. Top right-hand corner, show you my name so you can see this is mine. Bam. All right, and then what you're looking at here is a loan, right? You can create your own loan from scratch. You don't need to use Chase or bank. Like, instead of leaving your money inside of Chase, BOA, and any of these credit unions, any of these financial institutions, you can create a loan with your income, right? Think about that. Why are you earning an income? Then you save it, stack it, let it sit inside the bank account. And what do? Hold it until it's time to pay bills, right? Let's say you make $5,000 a month, and then your expenses are $3,500, right? you're going to earn that income and just let it sit until it's time to pay bills. The bank is using your money to loan people, lend it out for mortgages, for credit cards, for car notes, business loans, and you don't get a cut. So instead of going that route, I'm teaching people how they can create their own bank account, how they own loans. All right. And if we look close here, I'm earning 5% on Algo. Actually, let me go to the loan so I can break that down better. All right, so bam. So we're earning 5% on Algo. So just investing in Algo, we're earning 5%. And just to correlate this, even with a 12% drop in the market on the asset, like I've shown you here, we're still earning 5% on an asset that's losing value, right? You're not earning anything leaving money sitting in the bank. It doesn't matter if it's $100 or if it's $10,000. You're not earning anything leaving your money sitting in a bank, as opposed to learning how to grow your money. That's what the APY stands for, annual percentage yield. So the important thing now is to learn how to grow your money. It doesn't matter if it's $1 or if it's $1,000. How can you grow that money? All right. And then another thing I want to share, I've been teaching people and saying we're changing the flow of money this year. If it's anything that I want to get through to people, is change the flow of your money. I don't care how much money you're making, learn to change the flow of the money. As an example, green candles. This means people are buying into the market. Red candles mean people are selling out of the market. We want to look at our income. We want to look at our cash. We want to look at our funds like they are our soldiers. So green means our soldiers are making us money, right? That's what the green means. Our soldiers are making us money. We want to see green and we want to see red. It's healthy to see green and red. This is why you always see green and red on the chart. You'll never see a chart that has all green or all red. This is exactly what you want to see. So green, our soldiers are making us money. Red means we are getting more soldiers. All right. So I hope you guys are, changing your perspective on this one. This is what I want to share going forward. When we see the money, it doesn't matter if it's Algo, Bitcoin, XRP, Apple stock, the real estate market. It doesn't matter what the asset is. When we see it going up, we're making money. When we see it going down, this is an opportunity for us to get more soldiers, get more assets, so that once the market goes back up, we're earning more, right? So I hope I get the flow of money clear to you guys with that way. I don't know, somebody mic is on, so let me shut that off. So we want to put our soldiers to work, right? Green means buy, red means sell, for those who do not know how to read a chart, okay? And just another quick highlight. Let me bring this right here. Let's go to the daily chart. I want to shout out to Dennis again for showing me this. I still have not mastered it, but I still want to share this with everybody on the call. For those who are actually into astrology, into the moons and stars, I've been, studying and practicing this. So I'm just going to share it with you just for context, like I did last week. So my birthday is October 16th. And from my birthday to December, you could have made, almost 400%, 350% almost on your money just investing. But even if we go up until now, you could have made 100%. From October to February, you could have made 100% just holding in this investment. And for others, if you just understand this strategy, you could have done more. Now, what I'm showing you is when there's a full moon, that's free money. The market is going to drop. When there's a new moon, I call it new money, and that's when our soldiers are grinding and working. That's the green. All right. So new moon, we're seeing the market go up. Full moon, we're seeing the market go down. And you can see this on the day chart. You can go to indicators and click on moon phases for those who actually are checking out the indicators on TradingView. Right. Just a quick little gem I want to share with you that I picked up from Dennis. So like I said again, shout out to Dennis for showing me that, because I've actually been able to see how when the market is reacting to full moons and new moons, and like right now, market's dipping. We're coming off that full moon, about to go into that new moon. So I'm looking to see the market shoot up at some point, right? But you have to wait for it, be patient for it, and practice it. I'll say, like I said, I haven't mastered it, but it's something that I'm practicing. I'll be sharing more of that as I get better. Okay. All right. Before I keep rambling on, anybody on the call right now got any questions? Right now, if anybody got any questions, shoot. Okay, nobody got any questions. Check the chat real quick. Okay, all right. So, all right, let me throw a few dollars in here. As you can see, I'm on my way to that 21. I'm on my way to 21,000. That's my next stop, 21,000 inside the private bank. What you're looking at is an account that's earning $100 a day on average, and I'm not doing anything besides benefiting from the market going up and down all day. Okay, and I understand that the market is going to go up and down because what? People are buying and people are selling. As long as they buy, the price goes up, which means my account grows. My account grows when people buy crypto. Okay, simple as that. When people sell crypto, I'm able to get more for free, let's say, right? At a discount for free, whichever one sounds like it makes sense to you. That's how I'm operating. Go to the hour chart. All right, so this is where we are now. And I've just had algo, what, 2750? Like the last time I went live on Facebook this past week, we were at 2750. So about, like I said, 10, 12% drop. I've been able to benefit from that drop because I also have Algorand as my borrow, as my debt. I hold my debt in Algorand. I hold that in Bitcoin, Ethereum, all of the others as well, but just strictly focusing on Algorand because I get a bigger bang for my buck, right? So when the market drops that 10%, I'm able to discharge my debt. I know a lot of people like to use that phrase, throw that term out there, discharging the debt. I actually discharge debt, and this is how I do it. I enjoy the market going down. When the market depreciates, I'm discharging any of the current debt that I hold. And I hold my debt in Algo, in Bitcoin, in Ethereum. And as you can see from CoinMarketCap here, the cryptocurrency market is down, right? Even the stock market just got wiped out a couple $100 billion. So people lost money because the market dropped. Personally, I did not lose any money. I did not lose any assets. Anyone that's following along with me should not have lost either, unless they just ain't got it yet. They're not sure what they're doing. They still need to learn. But this 2.2% drop in the overall crypto market paid me. I've been able to consistently grow my account over the last month or so, just as an example. While the market's been going down, I've been going up, and actually a couple other people, even Reggie, you on the call now. You at work, but as an example, his account is growing. So this is just an example. Let me see what you got here. I can barely see this, but he got about $300 in his account. So he's been growing his account consistently. He's actually been posting and engaged. So I appreciate that, Reggie, that you actually been showing your results. Miss Shanrika, yeah, prime example. Like right now, she's about my number one, most active. And prime example, I've seen her grow this account from $700, literally, like maybe at the beginning of this month, if I'm not mistaken, from $700 right now to about $4,400 consistently. So this is what I want to share with other people. If I can make an account grow to 20,000, right, in a matter of 60 days, so can you. Now, the only thing that matters is how much you're making. There are no minimums. I want to stress that. And then for those who just don't want to manage it, don't want to sit at it, don't want to look at it, we have the deposit area. This still beats the traditional bank, right? This is simply deposits only, deposit only, withdraw only. If I want to, I could move it to the loans by sending it to collateral. But this is the safe bet. And I always tell people that, for those who've been following me, this deposit is simply where you can use this as your checking account. You can stack a few dollars here and just let it grow, right? And you'll earn 5% on your money, 4% on your money, 1% on your money, 3% on your money, right? Like, think about the people that love Solana so much, right? The only reason I'm investing in Sol is just to diversify and to earn this APY, right? I don't personally like Sol. I don't care for Solana. I don't care about the hype behind it. I don't care about the volume behind it. That's not my focus. My focus is, how can I use it for what I need, which is to grow more money. So here I've just got $7, but I'm earning this APY. So if you take anything from this call, is learn how to change the flow of money and grow it, right? That's the main thing. Instead of just getting money, sitting on it, waiting until you have to pay bills and expenses, learn how to grow the money. All right. That's all I got for y'all today. I'm just rambling now at this point. So if anybody got any questions, I'm going to leave this on call up for a few minutes so people can ask questions and we can go back and forth. Other than that, I'm done.
Wow, I hope you guys are ready to follow that presentation.
Well, I have a question since we're here.
Okay, shoot.
Best practices for when the market is going down when you're private banking.
Okay, best practices for private banking when the market is going down. So one, we're going to have a loan. So when the market is going down, I encourage everyone to have a loan. Prime example here. The liquidation margin, as long as you're set up the way that we teach it, like once you learn how it works, you can do whatever you want. But the way that I teach, you want to have a lot of USDC in your collateral. So that way, when these assets depreciate, like right now, Algorand's dropping. Like, let me borrow first. Let me get this little few dollars. So the liquidation margin is over 10%. Right now, I'm going to borrow. That's about $4. Okay. So the best practice when the market is dropping is to borrow the asset. Okay. If we know Algo is going down, I'm going to borrow Algo. If we know Bitcoin is going down, I'm going to borrow Bitcoin. That's the best practice. Why? One, I don't have to buy it. That's one. Two, I'm getting it at a discount. Three, I can take that same $4 that I just borrowed, and I can now add it. Actually, I got more over here, but I can now add it to my collateral. So now that same $4 went from just being just debt to now being assets that work for me, that are going to start earning me compound interest. And then you can rinse and repeat. All right. So I'm going to borrow again, just so I don't have to leave no money on the table. So right now, if you're looking at the borrow, I just borrowed $4. Now I'm borrowing $5. That's $9 I've already borrowed. All right. And let's look closer at the collateral real quick. The collateral drops as the market is going down. The borrow drops as the market is going down. And like I said, best practice is borrow the assets that fluctuate when the market is dropping, because now you can add them to your collateral. And once you add those borrowed assets to collateral, you're earning the APY on it. Even though the value may drop, the dollar amount, right? This is why we don't focus on the dollar amount. Even though the dollar amount may drop, I'm still earning this compound interest. I'm still earning more. Regardless of how valuable it is at the moment, I'm earning more. It's still growing. And then the same thing with the USDC. Another reason for being heavy on the USDC is best practices, because this is closest you think you'll get to cash in crypto. So you're not going to earn 4% on your 15,000 sitting in some bank. It's not happening, right? Unless you lock it up for a long time using possibly a CD that comes with bullshit terms. So this, you have full control of your assets. I can take this out right now if I wanted to, but why take this out when it doesn't do anything in the regular traditional accounts? So best practices for what you just said, when the market's going down, you borrow whatever assets are dropping because you're getting them for a cheaper price. And once you get them, you understand that you can now lend them out to the market for cash flow, right? For appreciation, for interest.
There you go.
All right.
That's actually a very very good strategy, honestly. And it's very safe too for like a new investor, right? Because you're completely hedged.
If the market goes up, you win. If the market goes down, you win.
Exactly.
All right. Anybody else got any other questions? Need any clarity? 2 cents on anything?
How many of you actually like understand exactly what he's saying?
Or how many do not understand would be a better question.
Yeah, exactly. And keep in mind, it's like, don't be embarrassed, because that's literally what this is for, right? We can't, specify the issue if we don't know about it. So don't be camera shy, or don't be afraid to like ask the questions. Trust me, if you go back through the comments in Block Cycle Labs, I've got a million questions, and I look back at it now and I was like, wow, I sounded so dumb. You know what I mean? But I didn't care at the time, right? Because that's how I was going to get to the point that I'm at now.
You know what? Actually, I just thought about something. So since I'm about to start doing the DeFi certification, shout out to Miss Turner. She's going to be helping me with this. But for those who come to the Get Certified, being certified, you'll be able to teach others, instruct others on how they can navigate the crypto space, whether it's private banking, setting up liquidity pools, creating a wallet, understanding what it is, all of that. I'm going to be offering some getaways, right? Few days, few nights at a hotel. So we'll get into the details as we go, but I just want to share that little tidbit with the people that are on the call that are watching now. So we will be having, getaways for members, and they'll be completely free. I will personally be paying for your taxes and fees to go on the trip. All you got to do is pay to get there, right? So for those who are coming to get certified and those who have been with me already, just look forward to that. That's coming soon. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, I encourage everybody just to keep sharing your results. Post your results, post your questions. We in this thing together. I'm doing the best I can by leading by example. If I can do it, you can do it. And if you need help, I'm here. Chris is helping. Shanrika's helping. School can help. Reggie been showing his results. So I'm sure
Reggie really turning up, bro. I love that. I've been noticing it.
Mr. Knight, I got a call with you in a second so we can get you squared away. But like, this should not be a stressful thing. This should not be too tedious either. That's what I focus on, showing you how it works. Mm-hmm. Once you focus on how it works, then you can go hard adding as much money as you want, adding more funds. But that's not the focus. That's not the goal right now. The goal right now is to learn.
Yes.
Okay? And that's why I encourage people to come check out Block Cycle. Shout out to Chris. Chris has been with me for Chris, you've been with me almost a year now?
Yeah, man. It's going on about a year.
So Chris has been with me almost a year. He's created his own cryptocurrency. He started his own community. He has his own calls and classes now. My whole thing is to put people in position to do this shit for themselves, because I'm not gonna keep doing this for too much longer. Like, I already know how to make the money. This is me paying my dues, giving back, making a name. Like, I got other things up my sleeve that I really want to do. But this is what I'm doing right now to keep food on the table and to, be a little altruistic and give back to the people who have supported me.
That's what it's really about. It's really about giving back to everybody and showing exactly what he said, that this is not just, he didn't just get lucky, right? That ain't what happened. This is repeatable, because not only did he teach me and I did all the same shit he did, I've taught other people. So far, I'm on like the fourth, and everybody that I have directly mentored and taught this to is now doing the exact same thing. Nathan's teaching his own classes. He's running his own, one-on-ones and sessions and educating people. And then Christopher Silva, like he hits me up like every day with like just new projects, like new chains, new tokens to be paying attention to, new utilizations, real world assets. Like it's amazing. So this is not just a couple people got lucky or had like a bunch of money to back some stuff. Like this, literally, we learned this, like applied it, it worked, and then we repeated it.
That's it. All right, I got some calls to get to. I appreciate you, Chris. I appreciate everybody hopping on the call. Y'all got any questions, comments, or concerns, just reach out to me, and then we go from there. All right, I'm out.